In today's video, we're getting a closer look at and running video of the ROCHobby Ridge Racer by FMS. To be more precise, it is 1/7 scale. It is 6S capable with a 1600 kV motor, 150 amp ESC, and it also features a gyro for better stabilization. It does also have some pretty cool features like LED light bars in the bumper and the roof rack, which is housed in this really huge roll cage, which looks absolutely sick on the truck with a licensed Ford Bronco body. It is just a standard body post mount in the front, but in the rear they are hidden, which kind of adds to the scale look, like the driver figures inside and those huge beefy off-road tires. Now, compared to your normal basher, this is more like the UDR style, where it has a huge solid rear axle, so it is going to handle a little bit different than your typical 8-scale truggy or buggy. But there are already a ton of great videos out there that really dig into the details on this truck, so we won't bore you too much longer. But as a little teaser, I did want to throw up this pic that was spotted online that does make it look like there's going to be a short course or desert style truck variant of this Ridge Racer buggy, which is pretty exciting and I can't wait to see it. The shape of that body looks absolutely incredible, and I'm sure the truck is going to be as much fun as this buggy, and you're gonna see all the shenanigans we get into right now. All right, guys, we're down here at the field now, switching up the scenery a little bit, and we have a special guest with us today. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, frat brother Derek, aka cameraman Derek, with the Pit Vipers and the Rico Abreu shirt. He's gonna be the man behind the camera. We do some more action filming and shots and just have some fun here with the Ridge Racer. We beat on it pretty good so far. It's been holding up pretty dang decent. Only issue we're running into is these little sway bar links keep popping off after really big impacts, but super simple fix. Literally just press it back on with your fingers. Other than that, the truck has been holding up absolutely great, and we're gonna take it up the pipeline. Everything gets 10 times harder as soon as you start recording with a freaking camera. I swear to God. What's going on, bro? You know the bad thing is, like, I sell these, so at least it looks terrible on me. It's supposed to look like I at least know half of what I'm freaking doing.
It's going on 45 seconds.
God dang.
We are at 1 minute.
Wow. Don't add me to your pit crew.
Sorry about the battery incident. He don't know what he's doing. It's a whole thing. Hi guys, I'm back. Like he said, I just got back from college. It's a nice day, which is ironic because usually it rains here every day. Now, speaking of rain, my campus is by the Great Lake Ontario. Insert picture of Lake Ontario. Now, one thing I will say is it rains like England every day. So, let's just say I'm glad it's not raining. It's sunny, too humid, there's a lot of bees, probably gonna get stung, and probably gonna get hit because he makes me do stupid clips. But, it's all for you. Love ya! Get on one knee. What am I proposing? Oh, my knee. Yeah, make the catcher do it. That almost hit me. Yo, here comes another school bus for you. Oh, crap. I probably should get up.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Who cares about the camera guy?
Feel like something broke. The rear links again, but these just pop right in. The truck has such a forward weight bias that it is just nose diving like crazy. When I hit that, I am fully in the throttle and it's still just going over and flipping. So
what he's saying is he doesn't know how to drive and everything he just said was an excuse.
100%.
Also, Bermco. Check him out. I think it flipped. What'd you do now?
Oh, pop my top.
Yep. And you flipped it. Look at the walk of shame. Look at like laying all messy, kicking a soccer ball. Except like not athletic. Looks pretty jumpable, he said, and misses the pile. Oh my Lana. Cut the cameras, cut the cameras. They don't need to see this. This is horrible. He says, oh, it looks like a pretty flippable pile. Proceeds to miss it entirely. And then as he's turning, he flips it. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
I do know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I do know if you pick this up on naughtyboyrc.com, you save yourself $50.
Well, the camera didn't get that because he decided to attack us. There you go. Oh, that's a stomp.
Through the pile.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Oh shoot! Oh! Insert Joe Rogan clip at UFC after that. I hope he inserted the clip. Oh! 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 Devin is the one that picked me up from college, and when he picked me up, we were supposed to film this video at my school because, like I said, I live next to Lake Ontario, went on campus. Another clip, insert image of Lake Ontario again. Now that I know that this thing, and now we both know that this thing flips a lot and normally doesn't hold its balance, pretty good that we didn't film there, because originally we were going to film on like the actual lake part, so like the shores, right, which would entail to be next to the lake. And the last thing you want is to flip this into the lake and then the shore takes it, which probably would have happened with the way he's driving it. But what do I know? I'm just a sports broadcaster who films these on the side. I don't know. Form a union. Help me. You know, this is the second video where I gotta stand in the middle of the road, right? You know, there's 2 school buses earlier. They're pretty big. You ever seen a school bus? Insert picture of school bus. They're pretty freaking massive, right? Yeah, making it hard for you to edit this video. I only film it. I don't give a crap. Oh! Oh! No way! It flipped! It's been doing that all freaking video. Come here. Hey. That has a bit, boy. Oh. Sounded like the dang thing just tooted. Here it comes. Oh! 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 Collar right here on the sway bar slid about halfway back there on the shaft. I don't know if we can. Here, we're just gonna have to drive it like that. That's why it's kind of handling a little funky though. The whole rear end's sitting like that. Oh! Sounds like a lawnmower.
You made it.
And it flipped and made it over there, did a flippy lippy. And then it mowed the grass. You got it, you got it, yep, you got it. I hear a car coming, you might want to take this one quick. Oh crap, run. Car's coming, man, you better run. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my, I am so glad I didn't stop recording. And now he's in the walk of shame.
So the screw just came out. Okay, so it didn't actually break anything. All right. It popped in there. So it's good enough to drive home.
Tailgate coming down.
Tailgate down, vibes are up, bro. Yeet. Man, that Yeet sounded better than Yeet's last album.
Yeet's horrible. That's all I gotta say.
That's the hot take for today, man.
It's not even that hot of a take. People are just stupid.
All right, so that's the ROCHobby Ridge Racer, and it has proven to be a very fun truck. Now, it's not a speed demon, but it does have quite a bit of low-end torque, and I know there has been some things online talking about the lack of power of the Ridge Racer, and it's not totally false. It is not the most powerful truck out there. At 13 pounds, I would recommend a high C rated 6S pack to really throw this thing around. But on the 50C pack we're using, it is still a very fun truck, and it is pretty dang fast for what it is. I'm not sure how much more power you'd really want with a solid rear axle truck, because eventually you are going to reach a point where it is just too much power and you start breaking things. That being said, for the amount of abuse this handled and just the constant starting and full throttle and just torquiness of it, the drivetrain of this truck has held up really well. But this truck did not come out unscathed. First off, the right side front upper A-arm did pull out right there. It's just a screw and the threads are still good. So the screw must have just been loose and slowly worked itself out when we were doing all the crashing. Driver's side front sway bar did pop out of the collar right there, but super easy fix and not technically broken. Similar situation in the rear. These sway bars popped out of those plastic links under any sort of mild or hard impact, which was kind of annoying because whenever you flipped or crashed, which is quite frequent with a solid rear axle truck, you did have to pop them on unless you wanted all kinds of crazy torque flex. That being said though, the torque flex was kind of fun to drive, and after a while of them repeatedly popping off, I just left them off and drove it how it was, and it was a ton of fun and made it a entirely different truck without the sway bars actually connected, and it just had so much flex and torque. It was a blast. Keep in mind, don't buy this truck if you're planning on bashing it like a Arma Creighton or Traxxas Sledge. This isn't what this is. This is a rock racer bouncer. It's different. If you haven't driven something like the Traxxas UDR or an equivalent of a solid rear axle basher, even something like the Vetera Twin Hammers, you're going to be in for a little bit more of a different and unique experience. It is really fun, but it is different. Now, it's not cheap, but it is definitely more affordable than the other options out there, like we mentioned early in this video. And if you want to pick one up for yourself and save an extra 50 bucks, we'll leave a link to our coupon page down in the description. We'll also have links down there to the truck themselves, or you can head directly over to our website, www.naughtyboyc.com. And remember, keep it naughty.